Good morning and welcome back to another episode of The Blitz with your host, Blake Gardner. Trying to get this out here quick this morning because the first game comes on at 12. Um, we got NC State and Maryland. Now, NC State did lose Leary in the transfer portal, the quarterback. So I think that's why the spread is at 2.5. Even though NC State, they're ranked, won a couple big games this year. Without that quarterback, it's kind of hard to tell what NC State team we're getting. So if I'm putting money on it, actually putting money on it and not putting money on it, I like Maryland to win today outright. Screw the 2.5 points. Don't need them. I like Maryland to win this one outright. Baby Tua is going to ball today. Tua's little brother plays in Maryland. Next game up, we got Pittsburgh and UCLA. Um, UCLA favored by 9. Dorian Green Robinson. Not sure if he's playing. Dorian Thompson Robinson, my bad. I always mess his name up. I think he may be playing in this game. Yeah, it looks like he's playing in this game. So with him playing in this game, definitely gonna take UCLA and the points at -9. Pitt had a stellar season last year, but not really the same team. They lost Jordan Addison, who might be the best wide receiver in the draft this year. They lost him. They lost obviously Kenny Pickett. So it's just not the same team. I like that over in this game as well, 54. Um, but if you've been watching both seasons, these teams have been scoring. I don't know if it's just lack of defense or just the offensive firepower of some of these teams that we've watched so far, but there's been a lot of overs hit lately, like the Arkansas Kansas game. Wow, insane. 100 points combined in that game, over 100 points combined in that game. So 54.5, I might take that. That game's on at 2 o'clock. South Carolina and Notre Dame. This is actually another one where I like the points. The over, it's at 50.5 right now. Notre Dame, good defense, what they're known for, blah, blah, blah. But if Beamer pulls up playing Beamer ball today, South Carolina's head coach, puts that plan together like they had for Tennessee, like they had for Clemson, then we could watch a really good game with Notre Dame today. This will be Marcus Freeman's first bowl game. So he's not coming to lose either. I think that over one and that one is gonna be my favorite play for that game. And if I had to put some money on this, I think I would take South Carolina +4. I definitely see this game either teams winning by like 3, or like an overtime last night. How we saw 2 nights ago, it was triple overtime, and the way they do that is you just start running point after attempts, 2-point attempts. So easily, like I said, the points get hit in this game, especially if we get overtime. But I don't see either team getting blown out. I would actually probably give the slight edge to South Carolina. So +4 is probably the best play there. That game's at 3:30. Wyoming and Ohio. Sorry, I don't know how I messed that up. Arizona Bowl. I'm gonna take Ohio to win it. Ohio outright. The spread's 2.5, but that's probably the safest play in my opinion. Not the over under right there is 41, so I'm not sure if I'd want to touch that. The best game and the last game on the board, the Big Orange game, the Orange Bowl. We got Clemson and Tennessee. Now we've had Jalen Hyatt's declared for the draft. Hendon Hooker's obviously not playing. Trying to think of what other major guy. I can't think of any other major guys that left Tennessee. We got DJ Uiagalelei from Clemson, their QB. He left. He's gone. He's in the transfer portal. So we get to see that the backup. I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Great backup though. I think he's actually going to ball today now that he knows it's his team for the moment, anyways. So I would take Clemson to win this one. But this is another one. The over, they have it at 61. I think I'd take the over in this one as well. 61. But I see both these teams scoring 30 easy. These bowl games, they just hit a little different, man. This is time to make some money. It's great football to watch. Who would have known Arkansas, Kansas? Would have been such a good game. So there's all those picks. I'll run back through them just right here for the end. I want to hurry up and get this posted before 12. That way I can have my official picks out. You can have the official picks out. And we'll see how we do today. So we got Maryland outright, but the spread's 2.5. I would look at the over on that because it's 45.5, but NC State does not score, and they're missing their QB. So if I would do anything, I would go under. But my official play, Maryland outright. Pittsburgh and UCLA, I would take UCLA -9. I think they beat them by 2 touchdowns. South Carolina, Notre Dame, give me the over. 50.5 is the official play, but South Carolina +4 is not a terrible play at all. Wyoming, Iowa, give me Iowa outright. And then Clemson and Tennessee, I would take the over in that game, 61. It makes it easier to watch. For some reason, I took Tennessee +4.5, which seems pretty enticing. They'll go out there and get blown out. It's kind of like last night. I didn't bet on the Florida State game at all because Florida State should have beat Oklahoma by 7. But it would have been, it would have been my luck, the Gator fan betting on Florida State, and they go out there and barely squeeze one out against, I forget what even team they played. Oklahoma, Boomer Sooners. Don't even want to think about the losses they had this year. So yeah, 61 over 61 for the Clemson Tennessee game. If you made me pick a side, it would probably be Tennessee +4.5. I think this game also stays pretty close. Thanks for watching, guys, and those are all your bowl picks for today. I'll be back again, hopefully tomorrow with those bowl picks. Although Georgia, TCU, Michigan, Ohio State, those are gonna be kind of easy picks. Gonna be great games though. Happy holidays, and thanks for watching.